Welcome back to BJP Lifestyle, guys. Today we're going to be talking about the mods that I have planned for my 2018 Grand Cherokee Altitude right here behind me. It's you can kind of see it. Anyway, so it's going to be talking about the mods that I have planned. There are quite a few that I actually have planned to do that I already have scheduled or have been quoted for or whatever, so that means that someone else has to do it, at least for those. Everything on my truck I did myself besides the window tint, so with this, there's actually things that I'm going to have other people do, ones including the tint, of course. That's going to be the number one thing that I'm going to do. Let me just go ahead and swing over here so we can actually go ahead and show you all the things that we actually have planned for the Jeep. So this is the Jeep here behind me. If you haven't seen the video going over all the features, go ahead and click that link down below. It'll be there. I'll put a card up on the screen now, as well as a video talking about the different features that come in the 2018 Grand Cherokee Altitude and kind of what differences it has to the other one. Now, swinging in here, we're just going to flip the camera around and we're going to talk about the things that I'm going to be doing. So, first of all, I'm going to go ahead and just jump right into the corners here and do the headlights. They currently have halogen bulbs because this is basically an upgraded Laredo package, so you're definitely going to only get the halogen bulbs. So, to upgrade that, you need to get the LEDs that are going to have the little module that install in there. And in order to get to those, you actually have to pop this entire bumper off. So there's little rivets in here that you have to break off and all that. So I'm going to go through that whole process when I do it. I'm going to do that myself, along with obviously replacing these bulbs. And while I'm doing that, I'm actually going to go ahead and, if you see the front grille here, hopefully it's focused and everything for you. These are silver on here, where I want it completely blacked out. So in order to replace these grill inserts, you also have to remove the bumper. I have seen ways where you can just pop the top off or pop the top under the hood here and do it, but it's a whole pain in the butt, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go ahead and do it the normal way. My next thing is going to be window tint. So see, there's the tint in the back, and then the front is just not tinted at all. So I might just start with just the front and match them to the back, which I have scheduled. Actually, they were like a month out on bookings. I'm thinking about doing the windshield on this. I didn't do it in my truck because, I don't know, I just didn't feel like it was fitting, but I'm going to be doing it in this, I think. I don't know if I'm going to do it right away. I might do it later on and see kind of what's going on with it, but it's definitely an option that I'm thinking about doing, is the front windshield window tint. If I do, obviously you'll see a video on that. Also being front here, we're going to go ahead and talk about here. We've got, you see the calipers behind the black wheels, and one thing that I really want to do is the red calipers. So either I could paint them, or I'm probably just going to go with the option of getting red caliper covers. Again, install video will come when I do that, and I'll be showing how they look and everything. I did find ones that I can get my BJP logo actually engraved in it, so that was pretty cool. Might go ahead and do that. They were like $400. So I guess I should talk about how much everything's going to cost. So that would be like $400. The headlights can range from anywhere from $100 to $600 depending on what you get in the kits and if you get a new headlight, etc. Same thing here. These are probably going to be $60 plus maybe $20 for the rivet gun to replace those rivets when I remove them. Window tint, $100 for the front too, and then if I do the windshield, maybe an additional $50. I don't really have too many mods planned for this. This mod was $15, but it was a great one. I'm gonna have a video coming. I'm not sure if it'll be before or after this, so if you do want to check it out, just reviewing that little rubber plate frame, you can go ahead and do that on the channel here. But the main thing is going to be the roof here. So I want to wrap the roof completely black. So I already got a quote for it. It's going to be about $600, and that's going to be wrapping from here, from the top of the roof, all the way back. And then you see we have this little spoiler here. So we're just going to wrap the top of that black, I believe, to keep it a nice sleek look and give it that kind of full black roof all the way back. That's pretty much all the mods that I really want to do for it. Like I said, some of them are expensive. Like wrapping the roof is a little bit more expensive than I kind of was hoping for, but since it's a Grand Cherokee, they said it's going to be more because it has a lot of square footage and they have to use like half a roll of vinyl, which is fine. It is what it is, but yeah, so those are pretty much all the mods that I want to do for this Jeep. There's not really anything inside because there's not really much to do inside. I thought about like wrapping some things, like maybe this with like a black vinyl or something like that. But overall, there's not really much that I want to do on the inside because it's kind of already taken care of. I mean, the tint, I guess, is inside, but it already has a sub and everything else like that. So there's not really much more that I want to do with it. But If you did get any information in this video, or you like these things that I'm thinking about putting in the Jeep here, make sure you click that like button down below. It does help the channel out so much. And of course, make sure you comment anything you think I should do, or if you have used any of these things like the caliper covers and you've had issues or you think they're great, whatever, make sure you comment them down below so you can let me know. Of course, subscribe to Day Update for future content. And by future content, I mean Jeep videos, so if you guys are here for those, then make sure you do subscribe to get the new updates on those. But yeah, that's gonna be about it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace!